Most people are using digital wallets in the USA completely wrong, and because of that they are missing out on real cashback every single day. The biggest mistake you need to avoid is assuming all wallets work the same. They don't. Some are built for convenience, some for security, and only a few are actually designed to help you earn money back on your spending. Here's the truth no one tells you. In 2026, digital wallets are no longer just payment tools. They are cashback systems, reward engines, and money-saving layers that sit between you and your everyday purchases. And if you know how to use them properly, you can quietly save hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year without changing your lifestyle. In this video, you are going to learn the top 7 best digital wallets in the USA for cashback in 2026. But more importantly, you'll understand exactly how each one works, when to use it, and how real people are stacking them to maximize rewards on groceries, online shopping, travel, and daily payments. And here's what makes this important. Most people pick just one wallet and stick with it forever. That's where they lose money. Because the real strategy is not choosing one wallet, but combining the right ones for the right situations. Now, let's get into it immediately, because the first wallet might already be on your phone, and you are probably not using it to its full potential. Let's start with Apple Pay combined with Apple Card. Apple Pay alone is just a fast payment method. You tap your phone, and the payment is done. But when you connect Apple Pay with Apple Card, it becomes a powerful cashback system. You earn around 2% daily cashback on most purchases when using Apple Pay, and up to 3% at select merchants like Apple Services, Uber, and Walgreens. Now imagine this. A user named Jake in Chicago uses Apple Pay for everything. Coffee, groceries, subscriptions, even small online purchases. At the end of the month, he doesn't have to wait for complicated reward statements. His cashback arrives daily into his Apple Cash balance. But here's the problem most people don't realize. Apple Pay, without Apple Card, does not give meaningful cashback. That's where most users get confused. They think tapping their iPhone automatically earns rewards. It doesn't. Now here's where it gets interesting. Apple Pay works best as your daily default wallet because it is fast, widely accepted, and consistent. But its real power shows only when it is paired correctly with Apple Card. And in a minute, I'll show you a wallet that doesn't even need a premium credit card to start giving you cashback instantly. Let's move to number 2, Google Wallet. Google Wallet in 2026 is more of a smart payment hub than a cashback engine. On its own, it doesn't generate cashback. But it becomes extremely powerful when connected to multiple reward credit cards. For example, John in Los Angeles links his Chase Freedom Card and Discover Card to Google Wallet. Now every time he pays using Google Pay, he automatically earns category-based cashback, like 1% on general purchases, 5% on rotating categories, or special merchant offers. But here's the problem. Google Wallet is only as strong as the cards you connect. If you are using a weak or no reward card, you are basically getting zero benefits. Now here's where it gets interesting. Google Wallet is not about direct cashback. It is about optimization. It allows you to switch between cards instantly, depending on where you are spending. So if groceries are giving 5% on one card and dining gives 3% on another, Google Wallet helps you rotate them without carrying physical cards. And this flexibility is exactly what smart users use to maximize rewards. Now let's go to number 3, PayPal. And this one is much more powerful for online shopping than most people realize. PayPal is not just a payment processor anymore. It has become a cashback ecosystem through PayPal Cashback MasterCard and PayPal Rewards. With PayPal Cashback MasterCard, you can earn around 2% cashback on almost every purchase. No categories, no complicated rules, just consistent rewards. Now imagine Sarah in New Jersey doing all her Amazon and Walmart shopping through PayPal checkout. She links her PayPal card and earns cashback automatically without tracking anything. But here's the catch. PayPal is strongest online. In physical stores, its advantage reduces unless the merchant directly supports PayPal Tap to Pay. This is where many users go wrong. They try to use PayPal everywhere, even where it is not optimized. Now here's where it gets interesting. PayPal works best as your online shopping wallet, not your everyday in-store wallet. Let's move to number 4, Cash App. And this is where things become very dynamic. Cash App is unique because it doesn't offer traditional cashback. Instead, it uses something called boosts. Boosts are instant discounts or cashback-style savings you activate on your cash card. You can get things like 10% off coffee, discounted groceries, or savings on food delivery apps. For example, Alex in Texas activates a Starbucks boost before buying coffee. He instantly saves money at checkout without waiting for rewards later. But here's the problem most users face. Boosts change frequently. If you don't actively check and switch them, you miss out on savings. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Cash App rewards people who are active users. The more you engage, the more relevant your boosts become. So Cash App is not passive cashback. It is active savings. And in a minute I'll show you how combining Cash App with other wallets creates a powerful daily cashback system. Now let's move to number 5, Venmo. Venmo started as a peer-to-peer money transfer app, but now it has evolved into a cashback competitor through the Venmo credit card. This card offers up to 3% cashback in your top spending category, which can be dining, groceries, or travel depending on your habits. So imagine Mike in Florida spends most of his money on food delivery and restaurants. Venmo automatically detects this and gives him higher cashback in that category without him manually selecting anything. But here's the problem. Venmo rewards depend heavily on your spending pattern. If your expenses are scattered, your rewards become less optimized. Now here's where it gets interesting. Venmo actually learns your lifestyle and adjusts rewards automatically over time, which means consistency in spending leads to better cashback performance. Let's move to number 6, Zelle. Now this one surprises people, because Zelle does not offer cashback at all. But here's why it still matters in this list. Zelle is one of the fastest bank-to-bank transfer systems in the USA. It allows instant, fee-free transfers between trusted accounts. So why is it important for cashback strategy? Because smart users use Zelle only for moving money, not spending it. For example, you might receive your salary in Bank A, transfer funds to Bank B using Zelle, and then spend through Apple Pay or Cash App to earn cashback. But here's the mistake many beginners make. They try to use Zelle like a payment wallet for everything. That completely removes any cashback opportunity. Now here's where it gets interesting. Zelle doesn't make you money directly, but it protects your money flow system so you can maximize cashback elsewhere. Now let's go to the final wallet, number 7, Samsung Wallet. Samsung Wallet is an ecosystem-based payment system designed mainly for Samsung users. It combines NFC payments, digital IDs, and linked credit card rewards into one system. On its own, it does not offer strong direct cashback like Cash App or Apple Card. But it integrates deeply with bank rewards and Samsung promotional offers. For example, users sometimes get bonus rewards when using Samsung Pay partners or Samsung-linked credit cards during promotions. But here's the catch. Samsung Wallet is only powerful if you are already inside the Samsung ecosystem. Otherwise, it doesn't provide unique advantages over Apple Pay or Google Wallet. Now let's bring everything together because this is where most people finally understand the real strategy. There is no single best digital wallet. Each one has a purpose. Apple Pay is best for daily structured cashback. Google Wallet is best for card stacking and flexibility. PayPal is best for online shopping rewards. Cash App is best for instant boost savings. Venmo is best for adaptive lifestyle cashback. Zelle is best for money transfers only. Samsung Wallet is best for Samsung ecosystem users. But here's the biggest mistake people make. They pick one wallet and use it for everything. That is exactly why they earn less cashback. Now, here's the real strategy smart users follow in 2026. They use Apple Pay or Google Wallet for everyday purchases. They use PayPal for online shopping. They use Cash App when boosts are available. They use Venmo for category-based spending. And they use Zelle only for transferring money safely. This is called wallet stacking. And it is the difference between average users and people who consistently earn cashback every month without extra effort. But here's the final insight most people miss. Cashback is not about earning extra money. It is about recovering money you were already going to spend. Groceries, fuel, subscriptions, food delivery. These are unavoidable expenses. The only thing that changes is whether you get rewarded for them or not. So if you take anything away from this video, take this. Stop thinking in terms of one wallet. Start thinking in terms of a wallet system. Because when you match the right wallet to the right purchase, your everyday spending quietly turns into savings. And over a year, that difference becomes very real. Now let's quickly summarize. Apple Pay with Apple Card gives consistent daily cashback. Google Wallet gives flexibility through multiple cards. PayPal gives strong online rewards. Cash App gives instant boost savings. Venmo adapts cashback to your lifestyle. Zelle supports transfers only. Samsung Wallet works best for Samsung users. If you use them correctly together, you are no longer just spending money.